What is up, everybody? We're back on another video. Today you're gonna see an update on this one. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're a return viewer, thank you. We appreciate you guys so much. Alright guys, so now that I have everything pretty much done on the inside, I got the fuse box, the distribution block mounted, everything's, welded. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this AC box. That way I can go ahead and mock it up, put some seam sealer on there, get it painted, and by the time I'm done with this, everything should be dry. And I can start putting the interior back together on this. So now that I have my first cut, as you guys can see, I went ahead and installed it. Mock up, you can still see that I still have to trim it a little bit right here, but we should be getting it trimmed right now. I'm gonna show you guys that as well. Put it back in here, and then I can get this in position, and then I'll get it to where I want it, and then we can go ahead and plastic weld this thing together. Alright guys, so before I get started on putting this dash back together, I just wanted to show you guys how everything pretty much goes. We got the box, the power distribution box mounted up with the corresponding bolt. Everything's painted, sealed, everything's put back together obviously. The AC box has been installed again. I'm not sure how good you guys can see the plug over there, but I'll show you guys that right now as well. Everything's pretty much ready to go back in. I'm just gonna give it a quick vacuum and then put you guys on a time lapse where I put the whole dash back on and everything. had a little bit of a technical difficulty, guys. We had a small piece of that rubber, the insulation, that was out of place right there. Took me about 15 minutes to get that in place, so I did stop the time lapse, but let's get back on it, guys. I'm not sure how clear you guys can see that, but what I'm doing is I'm taking the old wrap off of the harness and wrapping it with the Tesla tape that we use for heat. And I'm obviously putting the wires, routing them the way I want them to. And I'm gonna go ahead and put you guys on time lapse again and keep on doing my thing. And whenever I'm done, I'll go ahead and show you guys the final result. Alright guys, yeah, check it out. I went ahead and took apart the whole control arm assembly and everything on this side so I can spray the frame. I wiped it off with some brake cleaner, some acetone, whatever you want to use. And then I went ahead and sprayed three coats of satin black. Same paint we use on the firewall. Same paint I use on the ECM mount and on the fuse box. I didn't show you guys that. I forgot to record that, but obviously that's for the ECM. It's got the 3 original bolts back there to hold the horn as well. I finally decided to take some time and design the box like I did for the older style. This customer, even though we are on the crunch to get to the paint shop, he did say that I could do whatever I wanted. So Saturday, this last Saturday and Monday this week, I actually worked on this. I took some time off. Obviously, I'm not clocked in. And I designed this, and after 2-3 times that I had to mess with things so that I would like it, finally got it the way I like it. The wires are nicely tucked down there. I didn't make the bracket for that, for the wires. Everything's tied up out of the way. You guys, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. And one time I had an employee who forgot to add a zip tie on one of these harnesses, and the harness touched the header. Sucked. Paid the guy to get it fixed somewhere else, but this is why I'm taking this extra step. And I made a bracket right there so that I can put a zip tie through it like I did up here, and it'll hold the harness forward so that no matter what, it won't go back. Also, on my firewall, I made this piece just half an inch out more this way. And what that does is that it makes more clearance so that that harness that goes to the back doesn't have any rubbing issues, which it shouldn't. But like I said, due to other people, it makes me want to take these precautions. Just makes it better. And overall, you get to sleep in peace knowing that that's not going to rub. Always get better, guys. Don't stay the same. Like, whenever you build something, no matter what, get better at it. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from everybody else's mistakes. That way you don't have the same mistakes. Alright, yeah, check this out. So y'all seen me drill holes and cut this right now. Only took a couple of minutes. But what this is gonna be for is we're gonna weld this back here. Probably down here actually. And then we can zip tie this harness. We'll put a clamp on there like that. And that'll stop it from ever getting so close to the header, because if it touches that header, it'll burn it up. And these power wires go to your distribution block up there, and it'll be a headache. You can burn modules. A lot of stuff can happen, but I'd rather take this extra step. That way I know, and you guys know, that it's done like that. Some extra protection. You can sleep well at night. Alright guys, so me and Danny are gonna go ahead and swap places. He's gonna go ahead and put the suspension together. I'm gonna be tearing apart the dash from the OBS. I guess he doesn't feel capable of doing it. ¿En qué no puedes quitar esta lado, güey? ¿Y tú no puedes armar esta? So that's why we're gonna swap places. He's gonna put the suspension on this. I'm gonna work on that. And this truck already turns on. We should have the wheels on it today and everything. And I'll show you guys, you know, whenever it is complete. Alright guys, so this time we went ahead and showed you how we assemble the fronts. Danny actually set this up while I was working on the OBS. You know, you have the control arms, your bag, your fitting, your steering kit. We actually got that from Infamous. Those are made out of belted aluminum. You know, you have your washers, your lock nuts. He put plenty of Loctite on there. Well, let me correct myself. Thread locker, because Loctite is a brand. So I do apologize for telling you guys the wrong information. But it's called thread locker. Like I mentioned last time, we do use the Kimball Midwest one. And batteries mounted. Same thing on the other side. You know, your bag, your fittings, your nuts and your washers. Everything's tied up, out of the way. Nothing's gonna touch the header. Everything has a bracket. There's nothing just hanging. Still gotta trim that a little bit. Forgot to cut that off, but that's not a big deal. But the front's buttoned up, guys. All we're missing is the coolant reservoir. We're waiting on some aluminum fittings to come in, so we can go ahead and knock that out. Probably end up going to Charlie's because I still haven't purchased a new aluminum welder. Still undecided on which one to get. So if you guys are fabricators or welders, let me know in the comments which one you think. I'm stuck between a prime weld and an Everlast. Not sure which one I want to get, so let me know which one you guys you recommend. We're gonna go ahead and he's gonna put a T on here. We're gonna air it up, turn this around, and get started on the back, guys. If you watched the whole video, guys, thank you. I really appreciate you guys. On the next video, you're gonna see an update on that or on the trip for Pennsylvania. I'm not sure yet, but you guys will see that Saturday, maybe Sunday, because Saturday we're gonna be busy with Gio's funeral. We're gonna be there all day, and Friday we're gonna be at the viewing and at the rosary. So, yeah, guys, you guys will probably see it Sunday, honestly. All right, we out.